Alright guys, what is up? We are here and we are heading to Clutch Kickers round 3. We are currently getting E85. It's early as fuck o'clock in the morning. Alex has got his energy. Looks like the car only took about $20 in E. I don't have any gas cans, so that's a busted up situation, but I think Ace is gonna bring me 10 gallons of E85, so that'd be really cool. And then we're gonna go out there and hopefully we can get this dub, so stay tuned. Know what the fuck going on. We pulling up to the Freedom Factory. What better than to be greeted by Cleater? Turning in, me and Alex, we're gonna get this pit set up. We're gonna get through tech and then first practice. Hopefully the car's ripping. I don't see why it wouldn't, but we got to get some tires mounted, set up our pit, get through tech, and then we should be ready to rock and roll. What is up, party people? First practice is about to begin. We're pretty much ready, but I'm gonna go check out a few cars, see what they're doing, see what the layout looks like when a car is actually going around it, and then we'll be out for our first practice session. We're already suited up, as you can see, ready to party. It's gonna be a good weekend. What do you think?
It'll be a great weekend.
So as you can see here, I'm having problems keeping the car up on the bank. This is due to driver error and some wheel speed problems. Our wheel speed in second gear was around 83 miles per hour, which is way too slow for the bank. Third gear was upwards of like 137, which is not ideal, especially for the power level that this car is at. We did eventually find a workaround for it by changing tire pressures and alignment and stuff like that in order for it to spin third gear on the bank, and then we would shift down the second on the infield. But unfortunately it caused us to be quite a bit slower than we normally are on the infield, which ended up costing us. And as for the driver error, I was entering way too slow and initiating with the e-brake, and it was just scrubbing way too much of my speed and pushing me right down the bank, as you can see here. Cleater was getting down in the Funhaber S197. look closely at this video, you'll see a green marker on the top of the wall near the initiation point. Watching this clip, it looks like I was entering too early. And this one right here just confirms my suspicion. I'm probably, if I had to guess, 30 yards entering before that green marker.
Boy, Ryan about to get his first practice lap in. Let's see what he do. Let's see what he do.
Ryan was absolutely killing it on the bank. He loves bank tracks. I've seen him do it at OSW many times, and he definitely likes bank tracks, and he was ripping. This was one of my better runs from inside the car. As you can see, we're starting in second and kind of using the shift from second to third as a clutch kick. You can see the wall very closely. You'll see I get around the touch and go inner clip very nicely into outer zone 2 and then work my way to outer zone 3. This was our first qualifying run where you can see I did that typical thing that I've been doing all weekend and entering way too early. I got a big fat goose egg because I went below that white chalk line on the bank. That is a 0. So after not being able to stay above that white line on the bank for the entirety of the weekend, the changes that we made allowed me to do that, but I slowed down way too much coming off of the bank and mowed down both the inner clips, which ruined my line for the entirety of the rest of the qualifying run. I was fortunate enough to get a score and get in the show with this one.
Alright, so a lot has happened. We got pretty sauced up last night, drank a lot of beer. Alex didn't join us. He's a negative Nancy. But we got a score. We're in the show.
I showered and went to bed last night.
I showered and went to bed too, just a lot later.
Yeah, nah.
But Ryan qualified like 7th. He got a good ass score. We qualified with a 45, so we're probably not getting the bye run. But hey, we're in the show. And that's all that matters right now. So on the top 64 and see if we can't go get the dub.
So going into our top 64 battle, we knew that we had Chris Catrone, a fellow driver from Orlando. Very good driver. He's put multiple door marks on my car. So I knew we needed to be aggressive and do something in order to win this one. Unfortunately, my chase just wasn't the best. This is without a doubt my best run of the weekend. Decent line on the bank, got around both of the inner clip touch and goes pretty well. Got pretty deep into outer zone 2, got very deep into outer zone 3 where he put a mark on my door. But we did take away a lot of knowledge from this event, including that we need more differentials for different wheel speed options.
So it's currently the next day, Monday. We've already been through work today. Good first day back. Helped a lot of people get their coilover situated. Unfortunately, we did not get the result that we wanted from Clutch Kickers round 3. As you can see, we fought wheel speed / gearing issues pretty much the entire weekend until we made a workaround for it that caused us to be a lot slower than we normally are on the infield, or the flat portion as I like to call it. But it got us around the bank, it got us qualified, and it got us in the top 64 with some I had a pretty decent lead run. My chase run was pretty terrible, if you ask me, or anyone else who knows drifting. But all in all, good weekend. The car's not totaled, the car's not crashed, so I'm very fortunate for that. Just dropped the trailer off. It's a borrowed trailer, it's not my trailer. Shout out to Safari HP in Orlando, Florida. They build like these crazy, super nasty 4x4. A lot of the times LS swapped older model Land Rovers. They completely restore them. So check them out if you guys are interested in Land Rovers. Like cool, like lifted 4x4 LS swap Land Rovers, that is. They do a bunch of custom work. They've built a ton of these Land Rovers. A ton of people love them. Most of you guys have probably never heard of them because you're into drifting and cars and stuff like that. But yeah, that's their trailer. I'm fortunate enough for them to let me use it. But we learned a lot. We learned that we need at least one more diff with a different gear set, so that we can be better equipped for bank tracks without sacrificing too much infield speed. Other than that, team did good, car did good, Ryan did good. I believe he made it to top 16 and lost his top 8 battle. But all in all, I feel like we're one step closer to reaching that box, which is the goal. We want to stand on the box. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for subscribing to those of you who are, and we appreciate your continued support, and we'll see you out there in round 4.